Hey guys, it's Kayla here at Printable by Woods. I'm here today with a really special announcement that I have been working on, something that I wanted to release for quite some time, and actually there's two different things that I'm releasing, but one of them in particular is definitely been a labor of love and something that I've brainstormed and just been super excited to get it completed, and hopefully you guys will like it and enjoy it too. I would think, yeah, I'm just gonna go into it. So the very first thing is I'm releasing my very first box game, and boy oh boy was this a labor of love. I didn't realize how much work would go into designing and then also even just printing and cutting it out. But I'm super excited and I hope you guys really like it too. I've been working on it late to be able to do this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So my box game is called No Shelf Control. Essentially a play on no self-control, all having to do with books. And I am an avid, huge reader. I love to read. It's just something I've always loved doing. I have done a lot of challenges, and so I'm showing it in the manner of how it's going to be shipped. So you're going to get the dashboards, you're going to get the cards in a sleeve, and this will probably be in here too if they fit. These are what your IOUs look like. So super cute and dainty. I think this really represents my style. But let's go ahead and go through what you all get in the base pack or base game / volume 1 or whatever you want to call it of No Shelf Control. I do have tons of ideas for expansion packs, and I also have another thing I'm going to show you that you can do as like an add-on if you are if you really think you're going to like this box game. So this is your cover. I don't have it set up. I'll get it set up and you'll see what that looks like too. And I'll play with it for the first time on Wednesday. So you get no shelf control. I'm gonna set this aside for now. That's the dashboard. And then you've got this one if you draw the card that has the bookmark bin, and it's $1. And if I counted right, you'll save 20 on this one. And then you have your annotation supplies. Oh, and I just realized I'm gonna have to fix something on this. I started putting in the name, so I'm gonna have to go back in. So I'm so glad I did this video. Didn't even notice I did that. But highlighters, your notebook, your pen and pencil, your ruler, and your post-it notes. So you'll save with that one. Then you'll have a scratch and save, and it's A Reader Lives 1,000 Lives Before He Dies by George R.R. Martin. So you'll get a scratch and save with it. Then you have this dashboard that you'll get for classics. And we've got War and Peace, Pride and Prejudice, and Oliver Twist that you'll save for this one. And I did my very best for the base game to be very low income. I think the highest number is 12 on this, and there's only one of them. Most of it's 1 through 6, to be honest. So we've got your classic shelf. I've got 2 of these, your must reads, and the way you do it is you roll a die, and then when you land on one you can kind of choose which one you go on, or you can do it in that's not how you play it. I'm sorry. I have a card for each of these book covers that you'll pull, and then you can obviously color in whichever one you want as you go. So you'll have to get the card 3 times before you can complete it. And I got another must read. So this one has Fourth Wing, Charlotte's Web, The Help, The Bad Beginning from Lemony Snicket, a Game of Thrones, one of those mysteries from Mary Higgins Clark that was super popular when I was growing up. Got a Colleen Hoover, Verity, Harry Potter, The Giver, Twilight, The Outsiders, and The Fault in Our Stars. I just felt like these are probably books a lot of people have heard of, so I put them as must-reads. So you got those. And then you get Romance Plinko. So just like, you know, you roll a die and you kind of go down until you land on that one, and then that's what you save. And then the books that you're trying to get are 1,000 Boy Kisses, Icebreaker, The Duke and I, which is Bridgerton, 50 Shades of Grey, November 9 from Colleen Hoover, and Beach Read. So that's one card you'll get. Then you have Thrifted Mystery, and this is my copy, so any like imperfections you see will not be the case on yours. Like I have a little ink smear on this one. I promise yours will be in perfection shape before I send it out to you. Next one you have that you could pull from is Thrifted Mystery. So I just looked up a bunch of common like mysteries and that you might pick up at the thrift store, and I thought that was a super cute idea. And yeah, and then we got fantasy. I picked 3 of some of the most common fantasy book series that I know personally. So The Eye of the World, Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, and Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. All 3 are very common, popular fantasy authors. And then I've got book lovers must have. So we've got like just items or things you commonly would want while reading. So a warm drink, bookmark, cozy blanket, and a furry companion. So that's something you might get. This one I really liked. I picked out some of the 2024 Goodreads winners, and I put the category that they had won from and put them on there. And then we got a This or That. And then I kind of did it low income, so $2 for this and $3 for that. And then you get the little dashboard for your bonus savings, because there is quite a few ways to save for bonus savings. So these are all of the things that you would get. You will only get one little sleeve, so obviously if you're putting this in your binder, you'll have to provide the sleeves yourself. But then you get this one sleeve though that's going to hold all of your cards for your box game. And then we got your IOUs too. And then you will just draw. Here's a perfect example of a bonus save. So you draw it, you can mark it off, and then you'll save $1, $2, and then $3 extra, and you can put that in your bonus savings sleeve. So we've got add $4. We've got little things, little sayings that are, or situations that will cause you to owe money. We have a separate entire bonus savings card that has nothing to do with this. It's mostly to go with this one. And so on and so forth. Scratch and save, all of the book covers that you would pull from. Another one that has a bonus savings. I'm trying to see if there is any other. Romance Plinko. Bookmark bin. And then I think you get 2 of each of those types of categories. Bonus, this or that. And yeah, so that is the base game that you get with my no shelf control game. And I am super proud of it. I am super excited to play it. I really hope if you like it, you'll join along with me. As of right now, I am going to have up the physical product for, I'm going to probably do it for about a week. And then no matter what, I'll keep it up until like the quantity that I wanted to sell is gone. But I will put up the digital copy on Wednesday, the first night that I play it with you guys in my box game video. So I really hope that this is something you enjoy. If you do decide to get it and partake in it with me, if you are skeptical, you can always wait and watch me on Wednesday. And that would be a-okay with me. Now, I have already kind of like an expansion pack ready to go except it's all customizable. So I wanted to give you an example of what you could order with this. So what's going to happen is you can get 3 of these dashboard games as an extension and customize it completely. So for example, this first one that I have is Kayla's Favorites, and I picked all of my 5-star favorite books of all time. And this is like a $5 challenge. So I have each book for $5 and then a bonus savings. So you can literally say, I want the title to be Renee's Favorites, and then list out the books that you want on your favorites list. Now, obviously, this is an A6 size, so I have limited space. So if for any reason, try and stick between 6 and 9 books if you're doing that for each one. I have top tier series, so these are my top 3 favorite series of all times. Obviously I have a lot more, but I just went with ones that I knew were pretty common. So I have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas, however you say it, To All the Boys You've Loved Before, The Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare, which is a spin-off series of the Mortal Instruments, I believe. And then I have it set as a scratcher. And then I have all of my, I have Kayla's Childhood, and these are all of my favorite books from when I was a child. Oh my gosh, why am I like starting to get emotional over this one dashboard? That's silly. I worked really hard on these. So you could do that. You could have one of these be like all about one specific author. If you want all of J.K. Rowling's books on one specific one, if you want all horror books or Stephen King or anything, whatever your little heart desires, you could give me the books and the title that you want, and I will customize it for you. And obviously, whatever I create for you will come with the proper cards that will correspond with them. So I think how I'm going to list this is that you can order just one specific dashboard customized, or you can order 3. So as an add-on. So yeah, that's the big thing I worked on. I mean, this other thing is pretty big too, to be honest. I'm gonna put these in here since I'm gonna be playing all of, including my custom pack on Wednesday. Now the other thing that's going up in my shop that is available is kind of also a pretty big product that I worked on. So I did a princess scratch, A5 scratcher for 14 princesses. And I picked out one of my favorite quotes that they said or that was in the movie for every single one of them. And then I created the background and all that stuff, and then they're all different denominations. Now this is my set because some of these I cut sideways, and plus they were just to show you the design. Try not to glare. So this first one is Frozen for saving 50. You can't marry a man you just met. And I'm gonna set these a little to the side. We've got Anna, Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Save 35. We got Ariel, Don't be such a guppy, is one of my favorite things she says. Save 45. We got Mulan, and then I picked the quote, The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. We got Aurora, well, I'm really not supposed to speak to strangers. Is something that she says. Tiana from The Princess and the Frog. We have the only way to get what you want in this world is through hard work. Of course, I've got Belle. I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. Cinderella, have courage and be kind. We got Snow White. I'm sure I'll get along somehow. Everything's going to be all right. Is her quote. You can see I'm already running out of room. These took me quite a while to make too. We've got Rapunzel from Tangled. I've been looking out of a window for 18 years, dreaming about what I might feel like when those lights rise in the sky. We've got Pocahontas. This is the path I choose, Father. What will yours be? Moana, I have crossed the horizon to find you. That makes me want to sing. We've got Jasmine. This is one of my favorite quotes ever. I am not a prize to be won. And then we got Merida. Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it. So, as you can see, I created all of these. I will have them listed individually, and then I will do where you can make like a bundle for a certain price. And then I will have where you, if you really love them all and can't decide, where you can buy the entire bundle for a discounted price. Obviously, that would be pretty pricey because there are 14 scratchers here, and they're all A5. But I am super proud of these 2 projects that I've been working on for the last couple months. So if you like any of this, feel free to go check out my Etsy. And I can't wait to play this. And I'm, of course, going to have all of these eventually in my scratch-off videos. But yeah, I'll keep the link down below for everything. And thank you so, so much for watching and being supportive. And I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you're at in the world. Bye.